But coming back to your question, it is a great work by the UP and MP police to nab the Gabbar Singh of Kanpur Dehat. You know, it appears that लगता है कि श्रावण के महीने में उज्जैन मरने और मारने गया था. But this was the teamwork of the two states police that got him arrested. Now the law will take its course and the hangman's noose will wait patiently to caress the neck of this mass murderer. I would also say, what can we expect from this investigation? Well, it is expected that he will be investigated by the law enforcement agencies and he will spill the beans on his finances, criminal activities, sources for weapons procurement, and the political links with, the various political links he has had over the so many years. No other chief minister of Uttar Pradesh has done so much as Yogi Adityanath has done to crush the criminal police politico nexus. The system cannot be changed in a day, but this is a step in a very positive direction. And who has been helping him? Well, we know that all the policemen of that particular police station have been suspended. The SO, Mr. Tiwari, the police inspector, has been taken into custody and is being investigated. And we will come to the bottom of this. Everything will be found. His entire pattern from where he went, who hid him, the police department will come out with answers. But now, today, it is a huge relief that no more lives have been lost. The policemen are safe and they have got a dreaded criminal in their noose. It is a victory for law enforcement today and we should rejoice. But
Vishal, you say that a lot has been done, yes, but you see that even your chief minister, even Yogi Adityanath is not trusting UP police. STF 2 teams are being sent because you see the man has crossed UP borders 3 to 4 times, Vishal, in the last 24 hours. From Faridabad to Ujjain, he has crossed UP borders. Someone is helping him. That is why that diary where he keeps that what illegal criminal work he has done on behest of whom, that needs to be found and no encounter of this man, because he needs to unearth that dirt, that nexus of Khaki and Khadi together. Vishal, why are you denying that?
Absolutely. No, I'm not denying. In fact, you have raised very important questions. And, no one can deny that there is a level of rot that has set in the system. And Yogi Adityanath is trying to clean the system. But the system cannot be cleaned in a day. It appears so there were people helping him. And it's a matter of investigation that these names will be revealed. Eventually, we will come to know. Pardon? Pardon?
I'm saying it's been 3 years. He needs to do more. He's doing, but he needs to do more.
Yeah, but in 3 years, he's not the only criminal they have gone after. There's a pattern the UP police is doing. In fact, the UP police has arrested the most number of criminals than any other state in India. There is a complete campaign against these criminals, and the Honorable Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has gone on record and said that in UP, criminals will have only 2 places, one behind bars, and second,
Shantanu,
well, one cannot mention it on television.
Shantanu,
yes, Aishwarya, go ahead.
Shantanu, your political adversaries from the state of Samajwadi Party, Shantanu, Akhilesh Yadav, the former chief minister, is trying to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. He says that the call list should come out. He knows that he would have tried several politicos, their helps, several policemen, several bureaucrats for help. But he is forgetting that there are several people who were there in his dispensation or have now changed sides. So what is happening is that he is trying to hit back, but Yogi Adityanath needs to come out clean out of this. He needs to clean the dirt. Where is that happening? Because he is crossing borders, he has been caught. But he needs to successfully brought back to UP and then interrogated, investigated, Shantanu.
Abhishek, your broadcast, Shivani started with that he's running from last 6 days. He's not running Shivani from last 6 days. He's running from last 2 decades, right? So we have to see, as media, as social commentators and political commentators, we want to stand with governments which made him Nyaya Panchayat member or who made his wife a Panchayat Samiti member, or we want to stand with Yogi Adityanath, who from 2017 onwards started dovish on him, started a hard force on him, and finally, they sent their policemen for an encounter. Police was not successful. The unfortunate incident, the 8 policemen died because he had deep roots in police. Someone informed him, and finally UP police made sure that he he is running around from hotel to hotel. He's not able to use his credit card. His people are getting arrested. The policemen who were supporting him are getting arrested left and right. And finally, he moved out and he wanted to surrender. Right? He wanted to surrender.
Shantanu, you are also accepting. Vishal is also accepting. UP government is also accepting. Everyone's accepting, Shravan, the rot in the UP police. Shravan, the rot in UP police is out in the open. Yogi Adityanath needs to crack the whip. Shravan.
Well, as far as Aishwarya, what happens within the police system, this is certainly not new to Uttar Pradesh. This has happened in various other states also. But having said that, what's very important to point out here, and it is a major cause of concern, the very fact that you have someone within the system actually tipping off a criminal, and someone who's also been active over the last couple of months. There have been several such cases, over 60 cases that we're talking about. And these are cases of murder, kidnapping, extortion. So this is not just a question just on the UP police, but also the kind of backing that he's got. And importantly, a criminal who's actually been on the run for the last couple of days in itself is a huge slap on the face of the policing system itself. The very fact that this man has been able to come to all the way to Faridabad, check in into a hotel, and then also be able to cross the borders in itself is a huge question. Not to forget, his pictures were basically circulating at every toll plaza. But despite that, this man in disguise was able to move from one place to another. That in itself is one big question, not just on Uttar Pradesh police, but also several other state polices in itself. In fact, there have been other state police that were essentially roped in. I was given to understand that Uttar Pradesh police was actually in touch with the Delhi police, not just Delhi police, but also Haryana police. They wanted somewhere down the line to come together to ensure that the days that this criminal was actually on the run would have been reduced. But that wasn't really the case. Yes, the fact that he has been arrested. Yes, the fact that there have been policemen who have already been suspended. But I would say that this is certainly not enough, given the fact that this man was certainly very active over the last couple of months. And more importantly, who within the system was actually helping him. It's absolutely clear that within the policing system itself, there have been several senior police officers who've been extremely nervous when this particular criminal was actually on the run.
Absolutely, Shravan. And as you were saying, that the rot needs to come out there because he has crossed Pradeep Bhandari, the UP border, at least 3 to 4 times in the last 150 hours. 3 to 4 times. Gone to Faridabad, then from Faridabad gone to Ujjain. These are the known points. Now when he will be brought back to UP, then exactly he is going to unearth. And that diary where he keeps, Shravan and Pradeep, the diary where he keeps every note, that is what we are being told by associates. There is a diary where he keeps a note of what criminal, what illegal work he has done, on behest of whom. So that is something which is very important, and that needs to come out. And that is why we are being told, Pradeep, that the UP police raided his Lucknow residence not once but thrice in the same day. Pradeep Bhandari. Pradeep.
Yeah. Absolutely, Aishwarya. And in fact, Vikas Dubey is the tip of the iceberg. And I feel, and this is extremely important, that the backers of Vikas Dubey, whether the political backers or the administrative backers or the backers in the police force, these backers need to be exposed and investigated, because Vikas Dubey could not have been the gangster Vikas Dubey without these backers. And these backers across political parties need to be exposed, need to be found out, and the diary which you are mentioning might link to these backers. So that is point number one, because a small criminal in Kanpur is being made a gangster with all the political and administrative and police backing really speaks about the rot in the system. Number two, I think the police force has caught Vikas Dubey, which is fine, which is great. But now the question will be, Aishwarya, you know how a lot of political parties would like to make this as a, a caste versus caste thing in Uttar Pradesh, with Vikas Dubey being caught alive. A lot of analysts were saying that he will not be caught alive and he will be encountered because he knows a lot. But at least the police force and the entire coordinated action has proven that he's been caught. But I would now really, look in a very micro manner whether Vikas Dubey leads to other big fishes or not, because that is where the real game will lie. Who are the main political backers who are backing him? Who are the main administrative backers? Who are the main policing backers who are backing him? How come he was caught, going from one state to the other? Who was he in touch with the other states? So it's a big expose which can happen through Vikas Dubey, Aishwarya.
Yes, and Pradeep, in that sense, looks like this is just the beginning. This is a beginning to so much more that is now going to come out, because, factually pointing out something, we'd broken an update in the morning wherein a police official from Chaubepur police station, KK Sharma, also his audio recording in conversation with Vikas Dubey and talking about the fact that this is what the police is planning, this is when the raid will take place, certainly informing him in advance about each and every police movement. So these police officials need to be pulled up, the system needs to be put back on track. Shantanu, this is just the beginning. So much more that can now come out, provided if Uttar Pradesh police acts in time and acts well.
I think I have a decent research on UP. My last 2 books are on UP. While writing Yogi Adityanath's biography, and before that Uttar Pradesh Vikas Ki Pratiksha Mein, I went to each area of UP. And policing was one of the weakest area of UP from last 20 years. And there were direct nexus. I think now this is an open secret that how institutionalization or criminalization of politics happened in UP by Mulayam Singh Yadav and similarly in Bihar by Lalu Prasad Yadav. Finally, all these links should come out. All these links will come out. Do you know this fact? UP from last 1.5 decades, from last 15 years, UP police has a vacancy of 1.5 lakh police fellows. The High Court of UP scolded Akhilesh Yadav government that you cannot pull only Yadavs in police, and the police bharti was stalled from last 1.5 decade, from last 15 years. Finally, in last 3 years, 1 lakh policemen were added in the police.
Shantanu, you are missing the spot. Shantanu, you are going into the administrative points. Shantanu, you are missing the spot. The spot is only one, Shantanu. His connections within the administration, his connections within the political circles, his connections within the police. You are going into the administrative part. I am saying Yogi Adityanath needs to crack the whip harder. Shantanu, Yogi Adityanath needs to crack the whip harder. He has a strong intent, but he needs a team which can back him. And especially the bureaucrats